Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's your Frankie Dice. Sorry is a word that doesn't come easy to me. I've had to do some soul searching. I've had to look deep inside myself, and I didn't like what I saw. There's not too many like this particular character. Yeah, I'm Frankie Dice, all right, but I'm willing to improve. I do believe this is possible. So in conclusion, I'd like to introduce to you the new Frankie Dice.
Julie, get me the governor, now. Now that we've got no interjection with Manuel, I think we should be able to go ahead with this. I'm going to send my offsider down to see you this afternoon. You there around about 2 o'clock? If you've got the paperwork for us, I've got the paperwork for you. I'll see you, Governor. Thank you.
Mama, you okay? How are you feeling?
No, I'm not okay. I'm lost. I still feel the presence of your dad around this house.
Mama, you have to get out more. You can't stay in here. You have to get out, see some friends, take a holiday.
I know, but I can't. I cannot forget your dad. He's been a good father to you and your brother. What are we gonna do now?
Dad's a great man. We all love Dad. Okay? And don't worry about anything. Don't worry about the business. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about the family. I'll take care of everything, okay? I'll run the business the way Dad would like. Legitimately. Respectfully. We'll leave a great legacy behind for our father.
Let's change the topic now, son. How's you and Jessa doing?
Jess and I are okay. Don't worry about us.
Yes, I want you to be happy. I want you to have more time with her and do not follow what your father has done with us. He's always in the business, you know. He hardly have time with us. This is not about money. This is about your life.
Mama, I know you care about me. I know you love me. But don't worry so much, okay? Everything's going to be alright. I'm big enough to take care of my family, and I'll also have enough time to take care of the business. Everything will be okay.
Such a wonderful son. You're a good son.
You're a good mother. I love you very much. Poor Mama. She's not coping with our father's death. she's still setting a place for him at the table. She has to move on.
Yeah, she does. I saw that earlier. We have to make sure that Dad's legacy is secure for the future. In order to do that, we need to pull this business to the next level. And that next level needs to supersede the level that Frankie Dice is at.
Frankie Dice? He is a low-life dog. And we all know that when you lay down with dogs, you get up with fleas. He's morally bankrupt.
Look at his business. Look at what he's able to achieve. Look at the business. Look at how far he's gone with this business. I'm not prepared to become financially bankrupt because I'm scared of being morally bankrupt.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Who are you? I don't know you anymore.
Who am I? Who am I? I'll tell you who I am.
I'm Jose Manuel Ortega, and I am the new CEO of the Oasis Hotel. That's who I am.
So I'm just down outside Bruno's Shifty's shed now, mate. That's where I want you to pick up the gel ignite. You'll need to get about 6 or 8 sticks to get rid of that particular site we're looking at.
Yes, boss. I'm here at the green door right now. Just getting the fireworks. Got you, boss.
Let's move it.
Count to 10. Don't forget to bring the marshmallows.
You've got style.
You think I'm going to stand idly by and watch you turn our father's legacy into a joke? A legacy of corruption, immorality, and illegality? Well, think again, big brother. Now, let me tell you who I am. I am Oscar Alonso Ortega, and I am the new CEO of the Oasis Hotel.
Yes? Oh, great. Send her in. Take a seat. So where's my report?
It's unfinished.
What do you mean it's unfinished?
Did you actually read your report?
No.
Did you...
What do you mean it's not done? I gave you a task and all you had to do was execute it.
It's not
It
planned
is
out properly.
7 o'clock. I asked for that report at 5 p.m. What have you been
asked me
doing?
to finish it,
Taking
but
a
it's-
3-hour lunch?
You've gone completely over budget. I read it and...
It is not your job to think about those things. Your job is just to do it. You are the secretary.
The time frames are completely unrealistic. The budget is completely over budget. Way too much money. I don't think you've consulted the legal department. I don't think you really thought it out.
I have a vision for this company and I'm the only one that can bring this company forward. Do you value your job?
Yes.
How much do you value your job? Because it seems like you don't have the company's interests at heart. And if you don't have the company's interests at heart, we don't like to employ disloyal employees. And here at Paradise Towers, we only employ loyal people. So are you loyal?
Look, ma'am, I don't work for you. I work for your father. I'm loyal to him. That means I work with him, I work for him, and I owe it to him. I'm gonna go check with him.
Mr. Dice, have you seen this proposal?
No, I haven't.
It is completely full of indiscrepancies.
You sure?
I'm sure Tiffany has not worked much of this out. It's going to take us forever. I don't think it's going to be done tomorrow.
Well, it's got to be done overnight.
I don't think it's going to be done.
I'm sure it's going to happen one way or another.
It's completely full of indiscrepancies. It doesn't make sense.
But that page is exactly the same as the other one there. I mean, if you want to move up into this hotel, you're going to do a bit better than What you doing here?
Sir, don't think that's appropriate.
Well, I'm afraid this is what it's all about, so... How long have you been here now?
Not very long.
Not very long. Like I say, if you want to move up this hotel, you're going to play ball a little bit better than that.
Frankie, stop right there! What you doing? Are you crazy? This is the Philippines. This is not Australia. Remember, I made you what you are now.
Look, leave the business to me. Without my money and my wealth, you would have nothing. And don't you forget it.
Don't forget, this is the Philippines. This is my country. This is my family and this is my home. Without my connection, you are nothing. Don't you forget that.
And don't you forget, it's my money and my wealth that's taken us to where we are in the Philippines, including all this stuff too.
If I catch you with another woman, I will cut that off and beat it to your own dog.
Oh, really? Yes, and if I catch you with another guy, I'll put you both 6 foot under. And I'll be polishing your tombstone then, with all this rubbish.
Really? Talk is cheap. Just try it. I'm not scared of you, Frankie Dice.
Look, leave the business to me. If it wasn't for my wealth and my expertise in this particular country, you'd be nothing, including all this too, by the way.
Ingrato, it worked both ways.
Does it?
Remember that.
And just you remember it works both ways too.
Kape, Mom.
Oh, salamat.
Okay. So, did your dad like your proposal?
I don't know. I put a lot of work into it, but he told me to go back and do more research.
What? It's insane. You did do a lot of work on it. I'm sure he'll come around.
Thanks.
3 in 1, please, sir.
Oscar? What are you doing here?
I always come here. This is a local hangout, so to speak.
I'm always here and I never see you.
That's strange.
Come have a coffee with me.
I'm really busy. I can't. This is a takeaway
Oh,
order.
come on, I haven't seen you for ages.
I really can't. I'm really busy.
Oh, come on, 5 minutes. How's your dad going?
We're still grieving. It's been 6 weeks and everybody's still upset.
So I'm sorry to hear. Just grab a seat.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. Bye now.
Jessa wants me to leave the business. She wants to marry, settle down, have children. She just doesn't understand.
You know, being a businesswoman myself, it takes a lot of time and hard work to run a business. You know, you have little time for family.
Well, she doesn't understand that, Princess. It's,
You know what, that's okay. Some women just don't get it. They don't like power and they don't find it attractive, but other women do. Look, I'm so sorry, I've got to go, I've got to make a call, but it was lovely seeing you.
it's been great seeing you too.
See you.
Take care.
Who in the hell are you?
Don't you worry about who I am. I know who you are, Frankie Dice.
Oh, really?
You foreigners think you can come into our country with your white skin and your blue eyes, buying up everything, helping yourselves to our women. Well, I'm telling you, you can't. This is the Philippines. Belongs to the Filipinos.
Let me tell you something about the Philippines. If it wasn't for us foreigners, this country would be nothing. And as for your sister, she knew where she was coming to work. This is no monastery. Just be careful. If you roll with the dice, you just might come up snake eyes. And as for your sister, just between us, I think she liked it.
Right, so 11 o'clock, and maybe schedule the other one for 2 o'clock. That's a really important meeting. I need our investors there.
Listen here, you.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to call you back.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry, what are you talking about?
You've heard me. Stay away from Oscar. Do you understand?
I'm sorry, what is your problem?
You think you're so smart, don't you? You have everything. Daddy's business, good job, good money. Well, one thing that you can't have is a real relationship. So you don't go try and break mine.
How dare you? Who do you think you are talking to me like that?
stay away from Oscar. Do you understand?
I will do exactly what I want, when I want, and how I want. And I will not be lectured by the likes of you. Oh, and Jessa, Oscar and I have a bond. Always have, always will. So if you have a problem with that, that is not my problem. So you have two options. You can either keep that green-eyed monster of yours in check, or keep your man in check. Now, I'm busy, and I have work to do.
Hello, Jimmy. Got time for a coffee, love?
Sure I do, Pearl. Now I'll just close up here and we'll go have a bit of a gossip and sit at the table. Right?
Good. Oh, I've had such a day. I've just done Consuela's hair. I'll see you out there, huh? Well, Jimmy, I've had a busy morning. You know what it's like. I spent an hour doing a 15-minute perm on Madam's hair.
And how did it all end up?
Well, you know how it is, Jimmy. Same, only different.
That Consuela. She's had more reconstruction than the Edsa Highway.
Oh, Jimmy.
All the way from her Belinta Walk to her Persai.
Dear oh me. You should be very careful what you say. They can fire you.
They won't fire me. I've been around here too long. I've known Frankie since he was crawling around here in nappies.
I don't get a chance to see him nowadays. I'm always busy in the salon dealing with Her Majesty.
I see him when I'm sitting here in my coffee shop. He goes in and out more time to the MRT and just as reliable.
Oh, Jimmy.
He put the Mally in Malibu.
Jimmy.
Oh. And as for his daughter, Princess by name, Princess by nature. You don't get those lips by sucking calamansi. Not that I'm one to gossip.
Oh, me neither, Jimmy.
And as for your sister, just between us, I think she liked it. I'll fix that punk. Got a job for you. See you in 15 minutes. I want you to take this and fix him. It's his address.
No props, boss. I'll take care of this.
If you have any problems, shoot him.
Whatever you say, boss.
Dinner ready, is it?
Dinner was ready an hour ago. Where were you?
You know where I was. Busy working.
Working? Really?
Yeah. Why, where were you today? What'd you do?
I was out.
Where?
Your work?
That's funny. I didn't see you.
Well, I saw you.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing?
You know I'm working hard to build a future for us.
Working hard? Is that what you call it?
What's wrong? You're obviously angry about something.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm angry about. You tell me you're busy.
I am busy. I'm busy trying to protect my father's legacy.
Your father's legacy, huh? And where does kissing Tiffany fit in your father's legacy?
Oh.
Yes, oh. So don't tell me you're working hard when I see you having coffee and being too friendly with Tiffany.
Jess, it's not what you think. She was consoling me about my father.
Consoling? That's what you call it, huh?
I stopped to have a quick coffee, that's all.
Well, it looked like Molly coffee to me.
Honey.
Don't honey me. Remember this? This is our future, our family, and our life together. No Oasis and definitely no Tiffany. I'm sorry. Princess?
And you just write it out. This won't last forever.
Well, you gotta figure out your priority. It's either me, Tiffany, or Oasis.
Just might come up snake eyes.
You'll never get away with this.
We already have.
I prefer to.
Snake eyes.
No! No!
Snake eyes.
What is this? Come to the relaunch? I don't remember discussing this.
Well, little brother, that's because we didn't discuss it. You've been busy with other distractions.
Where do you get off making decisions without consultation, without so much as a word to me? I am just as much Dad's son as you, and I have every right to contribute equally. That's right, brother, equally to this business.
Well, let me tell you something about business, little brother. Business is about being the best and destroying the rest.
What about integrity? What about honesty? What about loyalty? Do they fit in the plan somewhere?
You're soft. You always have been and you always will be. And I just want you to remember one thing. Nice guys, they finish last! Do you think you have what it takes? Do you have that killer instinct? I don't think so! You're soft. Just like our mother. Just like our father was. How dare you!
Hey, what's up?
You look nice.
Oh, thank you. I just been with my hairdresser. So what's going on?
I don't know. I just wonder sometimes.
Wonder what?
Whether it's all worth it. All the drama, all the conflict, all the problems. I know it's part of the business, but sometimes I just feel like I'm hitting my head against a brick wall.
Oh, really? I thought you loved working under the umbrella of your father's legacy.
Yeah, but Daddy fights me on everything.
If you want to change your father, good luck. I've been trying for 20 years.
Well, when's my time going to come? I'm ready to run this business. I'm ready to take it to the next level. I have a vision for this company, but with Dad, the board of directors, the staff, I just feel like I can't achieve it.
Your father? Don't tell me. Banging your head against the brick wall. I've been married to him for 20 years.
I'm ready to be the CEO of Paradise Towers, Mum.
Our success, it comes from being calculated. When he's gone, you will inherit all his power. My advice to you, my daughter, be patient.
Yeah, but I can't wait for that, Mum. I'm ready to run this business. I want to do it now. I know I can do it.
I know that, sweetie. But if you can get your father to change, good luck. I tried for 20 years.
Yeah, well, I just think he's stuck in his old ways of doing business. You know, what they say, it's like, if you keep doing the same thing, you'll just get the same results.
My advice to you, my daughter, be patient. Remember, plans are nothing. Planning is everything.
Thanks, Mom.
Hi, Jessa.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm okay. How's things with you?
Well, you know, it's been a struggle since Dad disappeared, and I've been trying to pick up the pieces, supporting my mother, picking up the business in all of this turmoil. You know, it hasn't been easy.
Well, that's exactly why I came here to talk to you.
Really, Jessa? Why? What's going on?
Look, I shouldn't even be here. If Oscar found out, he would kill me.
Kill you? He'd never do anything like that. Why?
I just want to live a simple life with Oscar. I just want us to start a family, settle down, live a life together away from all these dramas.
And so you should. Oscar is a very, very lucky guy. He has a beautiful fiancée, a great future, and a good life with you.
No, he doesn't. He's just angry about the business. It's funny how he didn't seem so angry when he was talking with Tiffany.
What I would give to have someone like you in my life.
But all I have is this business. That's my life.
I saw them walking out from the coffee shop. He kissed her goodbye. They look cozy together. Too cozy.
What? Frankie Dice's daughter? He's kissing Frankie Dice's daughter. After all the stuff that family has done to our family. That's what he's doing?
I know. That woman is nothing but trouble. But he always defends her. He always has an excuse. And I don't know how to deal with it anymore because I can't take it anymore.
He doesn't know how lucky he is.
What the hell's going on here?
How's your day?
God, I've had a tough day at the office.
Frankie, can we talk?
Sure, that's a redundant sort of a question, but all we do these days is talk.
Really, Frankie, I want to talk to you about our daughter.
Our daughter? What's wrong with our daughter?
Well, she came to me today and she told me that you're holding her back.
Holding her back? What do you mean holding her back? I mean, I've got a business to run here. Holding her... I see her every day. I'm not holding her back.
From achieving her goal, one day she will run the business. She wants to have a full control of the Paradise Tower. When you're giving her a chance.
You know what age I was when I first got into the business?
One day, you're going to turn around and you say, what happened? My daughter's grown up. You don't spend quality time together.
What a load of crap. I see her every day.
That's not what I meant, Frankie Dice. Look, Frankie, you're not getting any younger. What legacy you trying to show to her?
Legacy? After all my hard work and the money I put into this industry, you just gotta be kidding.
Oh, legacy of what? Cheating and lying to all your clientele?
Oh, here we go,
That's a good one. Come on, Frankie. Think about it.
Okay, but I'm not gonna make any promises. My legacy is being one of success, confidence, a winner.
There comes a time to let it go.
God, she's a mother's daughter.
No, Frankie. She's also your daughter.
Fine.
Look, Frankie, none of us is getting any younger. It's about time to hand the business to Tiffany. So we have to spend a quality time together. It's not too late. Look, let her believe in herself.
Believe in herself? Fine. Fine.
It's not what you think, little brother.
Not what I think. Not what I think. You really are a lowlife, Jose. It's not enough that you take the business. Now you want my fiancée too?
It's not like that. He was just consoling me. It's not like how you consoled Tiffany.
I suggest you go home right now. I'll deal with you later.
It's not what you think, little brother.
Not what I think. You really are a lowlife, Jose. It's not enough that you take the business. Now you want my fiancée too? Right, big brother. It's time we settle this once and for all.
Excuse me? Are you Mr. Dice?
Hang on, who wants to know?
I'm looking for my lost son. Do you know where he is?
Hang on, what do you think this is? Lost and found?
First you attacked my daughter, then you threatened my son, and now he's missing.
So you're the father? Our whole family's a bunch of fruitcakes?
If I find out that you got anything to do with the disappearance of my son...
You what? Do you know who you're talking to? I'm Frankie Dice.
I know you, Mr. Dice, but the question is, do you know who I am?
Is that a threat?
I'll make a promise from one father to another. I'm a good man, but if I find out that you got anything to do with the disappearance of my son...
Listen here, you stinking piece of grub. I ain't scared of nothing.
Just remember, Mr. Dice, we both got something to lose.
I didn't get to where I am today. Be threatened by you little pipsqueak. So on your bike.
We'll see, Mr. Dice. Time will tell. We'll see. We'll see.
That's what I'm talking about. You really impressed me there. That's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take to beat Frankie Dice at his game. You think Frankie Dice made it by being a nice guy? I don't think so. That's what we want. What you just showed there.
You're walking down a path that I just can't follow, big brother.
Well, then maybe you should leave this operation to me. Trust me. One day, someone's gonna threaten something you love or someone you love. And maybe on that day, you'll do anything it takes. Anything it takes. Screw the law, screw the consequences, screw the morality of it all, and just do whatever it takes. And never regret. Never.
Well, I hope that day never comes, when I sell my soul to the devil, just to succeed, just to get ahead. I'm not like you, big brother. Never was and never will be. You say I'm soft. Well, I say I'm moral, I'm fair. And if you think those things are soft, then you just don't get it, Jose. Never have and never will.
G'day guys, Frankie Dice. So I need to see you. You're still driving that bucket of bolts, are you? So I need to see you out front in around about 10 minutes. We've got to go north, mate. There's things I've got to discuss with you that can't be said in this office. I'll see you soon. Thanks, mate.
Gus, I brought you out here today because the eyes and the ears of that office are watching all the time. That little punk that came into the office, his father's been sniffing around, and I got a feeling he's going to stir up a lot of trouble. God, I hope you fixed him.
Boss, I got more chance in finding Magellan than finding him, okay?
I think he smells a rat.
He's not far wrong, boss.
I haven't come this far in the business to be tripped up and stuffed around by that bloody clown. There's nothing that I hate more than loose ends.
Don't worry, boss. I've got all the loose ends tied up.
I hope you covered all the bases.
No problems, boss.
Fine. I got things to do. Let's get back to the office. Okay, drive.
Well, Mr. Juarez Jr., thank you so much for coming, and as you can see, our hotel is 100% up to standards as outlined by your father. And of course, makes the perfect venue for your fashion show.
It's impressive. I believe my father will be very pleased.
That's what we like to hear.
We need 2 days to set up the event. Is this okay?
Sure, we'll provide you with whatever you need.
Excellent. I'll be sure to send the agreement once I report to my father.
Great, well I look forward to receiving that mail.
Where is he?
Excuse me, what are you talking about?
My brother.
Your who?
What has your father done to him?
What are you talking about?
Don't you dare act like you don't know, princess. My brother's been missing since he confronted your father.
Look, I warned you. We value loyalty above all else at Paradise Towers. Loyalty, something you clearly lacked for me or my father.
Loyalty? To you? How dare you? You and your family think you can treat everyone like pawns in your game of power.
Was that meant to be an insult, Julie? Because in this business, that's a compliment. In fact, being ruthless in this industry is standard operating procedure. But that's something your family will never understand. And that's probably why my family is where they are today, and well, yours, you don't even know where they are.
You thought that was a compliment? Let me tell you something about your family, princess. You lie, manipulate, and slither your way to the top. Your opportunists rely on luck to get you where you want to go. But your luck has run out. My father's confronting yours as we speak, and if we find out that your daddy had anything to do with this, well, you will be sorry.
Your father's confronting mine. Well, that will be a short meeting.
Look, my father's a good man, but I have never seen him like this. Don't push him any further or you don't know what he'll do.
A threat. Let me tell you something. You can help yourself out, or I'll have security escort you out. Security! Oh, and Julie, don't you dare ever threaten me again.
Is there something I should be concerned about?
Not at all. We have very high standards here at our establishment, and when employees don't uphold them, we have to let them go. Unfortunately, this is one of those consequences. Let me assure you, this is a very, very good occurrence. Shall we continue with our tour? You took a pretty hard fall.
What? What are you talking about?
Say hello to your father for me.
Daddy! Daddy, it's Princess! Help me!
Princess! Honey, is that you, Princess?
I don't know where. I don't know where. Daddy!
Oh, look who the cat dragged in. How are you, little Pearl?
I'm good, Jimmy, which is more than I can say for this lot around here.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh, gossip, gossip. Come on, let's have a coffee.
You know we don't gossip, but I'll get some coffee and you can have a chit-chat.
Good, good.
Now here's your coffee. Now, gracious Pearl, what have you got to tell me?
Oh, Jimmy, let me tell you. There's something happening. There's something happening, and it's big, big, big. It's bigger than when the Pope came to Manila.
And what makes you say that?
Well, you see, this morning I was doing Consuela's hair, and she looked frightful. She looked dreadful. She looked like she'd seen a ghost.
Possibly the ghost of hair dyes past.
Oh, Jimmy, I'm serious. There's something happening. There's something happening, and it's big. I can feel it in me water.
Well, I can't understand it why you can't find out. I must admit, I haven't seen Princess for a while. And Frankie boy, he looks as though he's gone 12 rounds with Manny Pacquiao.
Oh! At the moment, I don't think you could go 12 rounds with Rise May. Cha-cha-cha, boom-boom-boom-boom, cha-cha-cha, boom-boom-boom-boom.
I swear I saw Oscar Ortega here earlier.
Oh, you'd have more chance of seeing Imelda Marcus in a Payless shoe store, love. How about that? Well, I better get back to work, Jimmy, and I'll keep my eyes and ears peeled for any news.
Not that I'm one to gossip.
Anyway, I'm going to cha-cha my way out of here. Da-da-da-da-da, boom, da-da-da-da-da, boom, da-da-da-da-da, boom, da-da.
But don't look now, Pearl, but that's Oscar Ortega coming.
Oh, wow. This could get more explosive than Mount Pinatubo.
And you know what happened there?
I'm getting scared,
yes,
Jimmy.
oh, yes.
I'm getting real scared.
Look, I'll call you back later, okay?
Thanks for coming in. Oscar, I need to talk to you about something. Take a seat, take a seat. Oscar, I need to talk to you about something.
Discuss something with me? That'll be a first.
Look, I haven't got time to play games. I'll get straight to the point. Tiffany has been kidnapped.
What? What do you mean, kidnapped?
I mean kidnapped. Some punk came into the office going back around about 3 weeks ago and made all sorts of wild accusations. And he was on the phone just a little earlier when you walked in.
So what does he want?
He wants money. Big money. This is where I need you to help me.
I wouldn't do anything for you.
I don't want to lose my girl. I don't want to lose our Tiffany. I'm damn sure you don't want to lose her either.
I don't believe you.
I don't care what you believe. He's got my little girl. And I want her back. And just for the record, I think you're pretty keen on this girl, aren't you? My girl Tiffany.
What do you want from me, Mr. Dice?
I need you to hand over the money. For the simple reason, this man has got a temper that I feel he'll just spatter me across the whole wharf. I don't have any choice than to hand over the ransom, but I need you to go down there at 4 o'clock this afternoon and deliver this bag of money, take care of this problem. Can you do this for me?
Of course, but...
But what? I appreciate our families haven't exactly seen eye to eye.
That's an understatement.
But consider this me extending the olive branch.
Look, you're the last person I trust. You're the type of person that when I shake hands, I count my fingers afterwards.
Now this could bring our families together.
Ooh. Okay, I'll do it. But I don't like this.
I can see that.
Are you telling me everything?
I swear I am.
Okay, I'll do it. And I'll do this for Tiffany. Not for you.
Okay. It's back in your court. This is how we're going to do it.
Okay, princess. Time to go for a walk. I wasn't expecting you so soon.
Where do you think you're going?
Frankie, I get the plumber in today to fix the leaky taps in the bathroom.
Whatever, dear.
I tell you, it's very hard to find a good tradesman.
Yes, that's good, dear.
The security officer is coming tomorrow to fix the fire alarm in the building.
That's good, dear.
And I sleep with the gardener today.
Sure, that's fine. Fine, dear.
Are you listening to me? What is wrong with you?
God.
I didn't see Stephanie all day. Is she coming home for dinner?
Look, I've had a hell of a bloody busy day today.
Don't snap at me. What's wrong with you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Seen a ghost? I've got a lot on my mind. Look, I didn't want to have to tell you this.
Tell me what?
Tiffany's been taken. I didn't want to tell you.
What do you mean taken? Spit it out.
I didn't want to tell you, but she's been kidnapped.
Kidnap? What do you mean kidnap? I'm gonna call the police right now.
Look, sit down. I could call the police.
Why not? They're going to find out who's responsible.
Who's responsible? I already know who's responsible. Look, it's the father of that punk who threatened me. But don't worry, I've got it under control.
What? Under control? You idiot, you moron! I told you! You played fire and look what happened! Your daughter is the one to pay frauds!
I've got it under control. You understand?
Listen to me, Frankie Dice. I want my daughter back. You hear me? Get my daughter back!
What's up, boss? You don't look too good.
I don't feel too good either. We got problems, big problems. He's gone and taken Princess.
Who, boss?
The father of that ruddy upstart.
Jeez, boss, this family must have a death wish.
Hang on.
Listen up.
Who in the hell's this?
Unless you put $200,000 into a briefcase, we will send her fingers and toes in the mail. Stay by your cell phone, await further instructions.
Bastard! Bastard! He wants money. Big money. I got news for him. Gonna meet at the old pier. Around about 4 p.m. Do you know what that is?
I should know, boss. We've thrown enough bodies off there.
We have to. Concrete it up. Nice, nice, nice.
So, boss, what's the plan? Do you want me to pay the ransom?
Pay? Pay the ransom? You've got to be kidding. I didn't get to where I am by paying that to this low-life creep.
So what about the ransom, boss?
The ransom? You ain't getting no ransom. Well, he's getting something. But it won't be cash. I'm going to shove some concrete around this bloke and I'll get my daughter back at the same time.
I love this plan, boss.
We'll fix that bastard.
How long have you been waiting?
A while. I'll be expecting the other half of the payment when you're done.
Yes, of course. Have you given her food? Have you even let her use the bathroom? So you tied her 4 hours and you...
Haven't offered her a cocktail either. What's your point?
The point is this isn't a murder. It's just a message, nothing more. If you scream...
You have no idea what you've just done. When I was 7, I came first in a school swimming competition.
I think she's gone crazy.
My father was so proud. Afterwards, he took me to dinner. It was the most delicious dinner I'd ever had. Everything was perfect until the waiter dropped a hot piece of chicken on my knee. It didn't hurt much, it was fine. The waiter apologized, my dad smiled, and the waiter went about his normal business. But later, that same waiter got fired and beaten. Just for a dropped piece of chicken. So don't lie to yourself. This is a murder. It's yours.
No! Stop! It's my daughter.
Papa, what are you doing?
Leave, Julie, leave!
What do you think you'll accomplish by this? This isn't gonna make things better, it's just gonna make things worse. Please.
You kidnapped me because of your son?
I tried to warn you.
I told you my father had nothing to do with this.
Don't lie to me!
Papa, stop! This isn't right, this isn't you. Even if her father did something, does that make it okay to hurt her?
What if he's dead? What if they killed him?
Well, then we'll seek justice, not revenge. Papa, this isn't the way we do things. And I want no part of this.
I say good help is so hard to find. Okay, I'm coming. Hello, can I help you? Can I help you? Oh, Jamie! Jamie, it's you?
So you're gonna invite me in or what?
Oh, of course, I'm sorry, Jamie. Please come in.
You probably thought you'd seen the last of me. For all I know, you probably thought I was dead.
I don't know what I thought, to be honest with you, Jamie. But it's good to see you, truly.
Oh, thanks, Consuela. Or Connie. Is it okay if I still call you Connie?
Of course, Jamie. What are you doing here?
I'm back. I went away for a long time, as you know. I just needed time to think about my future, about my situation, and to be honest with you, everything that came into my mind all led me back to the one place.
Here?
And to one person. Guess who?
Frankie? Please, Jamie, don't make trouble. We are already going through a lot right now. Believe it.
Going through a lot? I'll tell you about going through a lot. I've been sleeping on a piece of cardboard by the side of the road in the jungles of Mindoro. And you want to talk to me about trouble?
Oh, Jamie, Tiffany has been kidnapped. Yes, kidnapped. Frankie is frantic. He's trying to rescue her.
He never learns, Frankie. He never learns.
Please, Jamie, be calm. We need to pull together as family right now.
What, like he did with me before? His own brother? His own flesh and blood? Is that what you're talking about? Look, Connie, I understand what you're saying. I'll try and be civil, but just for the sake of getting Tiffany back, okay? Just so we can get my niece back.
Thank you, Jamie, and nice to see you back.
Good to see you, Connie.
Okay, Gus, it's game on.
Don't worry, boss. I'm ready for all the eventualities.
Well, I'm not. I'm only interested in two things. One, getting my daughter back, and two, taking this bastard out.
So you got the money already, boss?
Money? I'll give him money. He's not getting any money. He can go and get stuffed. Or even better, Gus, take this damn thing, plant it right between his eyes.
As you wish, boss, as you wish. Oscar's going to be pretty angry.
Who cares about him? I just want my daughter back. He's expendable. This bastard's going to get exactly what he deserves. Nothing.
Well, boss, if he's not getting money, what are you going to give him instead?
I'll give him a bloody good kick up the arse. That's what he's going to get. I'll drop him off that bloody piece down there too. He's just a means to an end.
Fair enough, boss. Easy come, easy go, eh, boss?
Don't we know it? You'll learn in this business, you got to sink pretty low if you want to make it to the top. And that's exactly where I want you. At the top, waiting for my signal.
What's the signal, boss?
You'll know when you hear it. You'll know when you hear it. Now drive. I don't want to keep this lowlife waiting.
Okay, boss.
Hi, honey.
Oh, hey! You're home early. Welcome home.
I had to stop off and see someone, then I thought I'd come straight here.
Come straight here? From where?
From seeing Frankie Dice.
What? From seeing Frankie Dice? Yeah, right, in your dreams.
No, I'm serious.
You better be joking. We don't want anything to do with that guy. He is evil.
I know, but he needs our help. My help.
What in the world will he need your help for?
Tiffany's been kidnapped.
Excuse me?
Yes, Jessa. She's been kidnapped.
Yeah, right. What is this? A joke?
No, seriously. She's been abducted and they're demanding a ransom.
Well, something like this was bound to happen. That family is evil to the eyeballs. I'm sorry this happened, but maybe this will teach him a lesson.
A lesson?
Yes, Oscar. What goes around comes back around, and we're better off out of it.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Frankie has asked me to go pay the ransom.
What? Is he out of his mind? You better tell him where to go.
I've said yes, Jessa.
You what?
I've said yes.
You're prepared to lose your life for him? For her? And you didn't even ask me before you went. Who are you? I don't know you anymore.
That's the only way, Jessa. Believe me, they're going to kill her.
Going to kill her? You've shown time and time again how little I matter and how important she is to you. Be her Prince Charming. And I hope you guys live happily ever after.
It's not like that, Jessa. It's not like that at all.
What do you want?
What do I want? I want to know that you know what you're doing.
Well, I do. So just relax.
Relax? I can relax once you get my daughter back, not a minute before.
This guy, he doesn't know what he's dealing with. Look, I've told you before. I'm not saying it again. I've got everything under control, so just leave it, all right?
I don't like you involving Oscar. Even though he cares about Tiffany, he's risking his life.
It'll all be over before he even knows what's happened.
What do you mean by that?
Don't worry about your precious little Oscar. And just for the record, the Ortega family, they're our enemies, by the way.
No, your enemy, Frankie, not mine. I hope our families can finally find peace.
Find peace? Who cares?
You better care, Frankie, because if anything happened to Oscar, or hell will break loose.
I've got it under control, okay?
His brother is going to come looking for you. And no ransom in the world is gonna save you then.
Jose, do you have a minute?
Oscar, how you going there, little brother?
I have a problem.
Sounds serious.
Have a seat. Hey Jose, what do you think of the new look?
Are you joining the Marines? Or are we still at war?
When you enter a combat zone, you have to be prepared.
Prepared for what?
That's why I'm here. I have bigger fish to fry. And I wanted to see if I could sort things out before I leave.
Leave for where?
Frankie has asked...
Wait. No sentence should start with Frankie asked me to.
Wait up, big brother. Tiffany has been kidnapped.
What? That'll be the day.
No, seriously, big brother. This is no joke. And given how unpopular Frankie is, he's asked me to deliver the ransom.
Unpopular? Hated, more like it. Why would you do anything that Frankie Dice asks you to do, given all the stuff that he's done to us and our family?
I'm not doing this for him. I'm doing this for Tiffany. And if I don't, who will?
Mate, I don't understand anything you're on about at the moment, Oscar. Why you would even consider doing what this guy wants you to do?
I know, big brother. You'll never understand it. We are two different people. But as you know, I always have to do what's right.
I have no idea why you're taking this risk for someone else. But I gotta say one thing, I actually do admire what you're doing because you're taking a risk. The kind of risk that I would never take.
Thanks, brother. Maybe there is method in both our madness. The way we do things differently.
Oscar, all I want to know is one thing. Are you sure you know what you're doing?
No, I don't. But I'm doing it anyway. Because that's the kind of guy I am. Just in case.
In case nothing.
I have to get going, okay?
Come back, okay?
I will. Jamie Dice?
Excuse me?
Jamie Dice, it's Oscar Ortega. Talk about seeing a ghost.
Oscar Ortega, long time no see. How are your parents doing? I haven't seen you and Jose for the longest time. How are things?
Don't talk to me about Jose. And as for my parents, you obviously haven't heard.
Haven't heard what?
My father is gone. He disappeared while yachting off the coast.
I'm so sorry to hear that. How's your mum holding up?
My mother is devastated. Meanwhile, how are things going with you? What are you doing back in Manila?
I came to the realisation that it was time to come back. I'm going inside to confront my brother Frankie. It's time he and I had a little talk.
That sounds ominous. Look, Jamie, now might not be the right time.
Really? Why's that?
Tiffany has been kidnapped.
You know about it too. I just came from Consuela's place. We've been talking about it. Tell you Frankie, typical him, gets himself into trouble and then has to get everyone around him to help bail him out. Tell you, I might have been away for a while, but nothing around this place ever changes.
He's asked me to help get her back.
Asked you to help get her back? And Ortega helping to get Frankie Dice's daughter back?
Well, he's given me his word. It's true, and he seems genuine.
Genuine? With my brother, how would you know when he's ever being genuine? I don't think he knows himself when he's telling the truth. So how are we supposed to know?
Well, this seems genuine.
I don't believe it. It's got to be a scam or something. You know how you can tell when my brother's lying? Because his lips are moving, Oscar. His lips are moving.
Look, Jamie, I know how you feel. My whole family know how you feel. But we're putting everything aside for now to rescue Tiffany.
Look, I just want to say, Oscar, I'm sorry that my brother's got you involved in any of this. Your family, you don't need to be part of what Frankie's done. I just hope at the end of this process that Frankie's finally learned his lesson. But somehow, I highly doubt it.
Time will tell.
Time will tell indeed. I better go and talk to my brother and see what can be done to get her home. Anyway, it was good running into you, Oscar. I really appreciate all that your family's doing for us. We'll have a chat once this is all done and we've got Tiffany home safe. Anyway, I better get inside and talk to him. I'll catch you later, Oscar. See you later.
Yep, don't worry about it. I've got it under control. Well. Look what the cat just dragged in. Jose Manuel Ortega. What do you want?
Don't you start with me, Frankie. I'm on to you. If anything happens to my brother...
Hey, hold your horses. So he tells you, eh? So keep to yourself. I don't need your big mouth spreading all our dirty laundry over the city.
No, Frankie, I'd love to buy you for what I think you're worth and sell you for what you think you're worth. Hey, I'd make a bloody fortune.
Yeah.
This is justice for all the rotten things that you've done in your life.
My life is champagne and caviar. Yours is no more than Red Horse and Ballot.
You really are a low life. Good for nothing, aren't you?
Flattery will get you nowhere, except a good boot out the door. And don't worry, Junior, your brother will be just fine. You have my word.
Ha! Your word? Your word. If anything goes wrong, this kidnapping is going to be nothing compared to what I'm going to do to you.
Well, talk is cheap. And where did you get your suit? From Ukai?
Oh, Ukai, you mate. You can insult all you want, right? But in the end, you'll only manage to insult yourself. Oh yeah, don't forget this. What goes around comes around. That's what I mean by karma. Get that through your thick head. My mother has already lost her husband, so pray that she doesn't lose her son too.
Here you are, Mr. Dice. Here's your coffee. Rich and white, as you like it.
Thanks, Jimmy.
What's wrong now? What's wrong? Now come and sit down and tell me all about it before your head explodes.
I've just heard the worst news. It's shocking. It's worse than Vice Gander's hairstyles. And they're scary.
Ain't that the truth?
And Jimmy, it's bad news. It's bad. It's bad for even here. Tiffany's been kidnapped.
What? Kidnapped? Kidnapped? What do you mean kidnapped? But I must admit, I haven't seen him in the longest time. I've seen Ferdinand Magellan more recently than I've seen her. But that's no loss, is it?
Oh, Jimmy.
Are you sure about this kidnap business?
Sure as sure can be. I heard it from the horse's mouth. Consuela.
Why would they want to kidnap her? I reckon after a few hours they'd be paying her to let her out.
Jimmy, I'm serious.
They don't know what they've let themselves in for. Frankie can be very ruthless when he wants to be.
He sure can.
Well, on the topic of Frankie, I saw something very strange also.
Yes?
Remember how we saw Frankie talking with Oscar before? Well, blow me down if I didn't see Jose Ortega also. He was with this guy. He was a big guy. It was so big he'd block out the Araneta Coliseum.
What are the chances of both Ortega boys being seen here?
You'd have more chance of finding Boyabunda with Angel Loxton on a romantic holiday in Marakai.
And the most shocking news of all...
Yes?
I saw Jamie Dice earlier. Back from the dead.
Where's Magellan? Where's Magellan? I'm seeing ghosts everywhere.
I thought Frankie had disposed of him well and truly. I thought you'd have more chance of finding that pork barrel money of Nepolis Lynn.
I swear, this place has got more turns and twists than a bar girl in Angeles.
And just as revealing.
Okay, Gus, I'll see you in around about 5 minutes' time. Downstairs, thank you, matey. That's fantastic. Good. Well, if it isn't the little mouth of Raw. What do you want, sweetheart?
Well, hello to you too, Frankie.
You're real cute, you are. Well, if it isn't the prodigal son, who's more like a prodigal fool?
I may be the prodigal fool, but in your case it's more like pride goes before a fall, or maybe karma, or maybe even a kidnap.
What? What, who told you?
You go around causing all these problems and then you got to get everyone to dig you out of them? That's why I'm here. We've had our differences, but I'm here to help you get your daughter back. She's my godchild too, you know.
I'm looking after my own interests here. I don't need you to come stepping into my little backyard.
Yeah, because you've done such a good job of screwing it up yourself, haven't you? Maybe together we can dig you out of this trouble.
Yeah, you're real cute, you are.
I knew this is what would happen when you got your grubby little paws onto the business. Look, at the end of the day, Frankie, you need my help to get your daughter back.
I need your help?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, you've done real well since you took over the business from me.
I built this wonderful little establishment, as you can see.
You built it? Yeah. Oh, I love that. I thought our dad built it. You screwed me over for it with the board of directors.
Don't come into that line. That you're playing around in the mud now.
Do you hear that, Frankie? Do you hear that, Frankie? Tick-tock, tick-tock. That's the sound of the end of your reign. The end of your reign here in Paradise Towers. Because finally you've done it to yourself.
Oh, just splinter it up. You're real cute, you are. You're just like my wife. You got a big mouth.
You need my help whether you like it or you don't.
You're really cute, you are. Out of my way, God.
Just watch out, Frankie.
Frankie was too much of a coward to come himself, eh? No surprise there. So slide the money towards me. No tricks, or else... What is this? Some kind of joke? Where's the money? What?
You'll do what? You'll do nothing. Come here, Buffet.
Son? Son? Are you okay?
Now give me my daughter back, you lowlife, or he'll get it. Like you're ever gonna get me money. You're never gonna get any money, you creep. You got exactly what you deserved. Nothing. I'll trade you your worthless son for my daughter. And you ain't getting any money. And if you ask me, I reckon you're getting the better end of the deal.
Okay, release her.
You have no idea what you've just done.
Look, my final piece of advice is to stay one step ahead. Otherwise you might come up snake eyes. Snake eyes!
Dad!
pay for this, Frankie Dice. You'll pay!
Everything's gonna be alright, so let's get out of here. Mission accomplished, eh? Mission accomplished.
That was as smooth as a baby's bum.
It sure was, boss.
Oh, I
sure
love
was.
it. You know, it was a nice little family reunion. Father and son. What a mixed bag of fruit. He came into the office there, and I had him fooled. What a clown. You know, there's no fool like an old fool. And he's an old fool. And I had him suckered all the way. Guess I've got the good life. Isn't it sweet?
That it is, boss. That it is.
You know, they never should have doubted me.
So what's the plan, boss?
I'll meet you down at the waterfront. There's a big property development you and I looked at. And by the way, the governor's coming to this party. And what a party it's going to be. Get you to bring your old boat. I won't take my 36-footer because I got a surprise out there that's going to go boom! Boom, boom!
Sounds good, boss.
We're moving up. We're moving up. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, boss, let's go. Let's get out of here.
Frankie Dice, that lowlife.
Oscar, I was worried sick about you. Thank God you made it out alive.
Only just, my brother. Only just. I'm furious, I'm livid. I'm gonna get that guy. If it's the last thing I do.
Calm down, little brother. Just calm down. What are you talking about?
That double-crossing bastard Frankie Dice set me up. There was no money.
What do you mean there was no money?
I mean, there was no money. I opened the briefcase and there was nothing in there, just paper. He had his henchmen waiting in the wings who shot at the kidnappers. He nearly killed me in the process.
What? So how did you get out of there alive?
I swear, Jose, I have never felt like killing a man before. But this guy...
What are you saying, Oscar? What are you saying?
I'm saying, Jose, that I'm going to get even with Frankie Dice, and sooner rather than later.
No, little brother. I understand completely. And this is our opportunity to become closer together as brothers, and we can do this together.
He's having that party to celebrate his, I repeat, his success on rescuing Tiffany. Screw my involvement. I could have been killed for all he cares. As a matter of fact, I nearly was. It's time for Frankie Dice to pay once and for all of his crimes and misdeeds. He's all about deceit and treachery, big brother. We're going to go to this party and end this once and for all.
Well, see, dear. All is well. Tiffany's back safe and sound.
Only just, Frankie, only just. So what if you rescued Tiffany? What you want me to do? Give you a medal? Give you a parade in Edsa Avenue?
You're never happy, are you?
Happy with you? What you expect after what you did?
I have it under control. As always.
You're crazy. You
That
know
lot
that?
have been running around for weeks. Don't worry about the kidnappers. I've got it all under control.
You reckon?
Mm-hmm. I know so. I'm going to have a party, and everyone's invited. Well, I'm really going to kick up some dust like you haven't seen. I'm going to put on more waterworks than Ocean Park.
More like Pasig River, if you ask me. You better hope they believe it.
They'll believe it all right, just like a duck to a pond. So don't worry your sweet little head, my little powder puff. You know, they'll take to it just like a cow to a bull.
If anybody knows about bull, that is you, Frankie.
Oh, thank you. Hey, beautiful. Yeah, what a party, eh? It's great. And that waterbed. Free champagne to go with it. Oh, hang on. Yes, Steve, look, I'll ring you back later. Sorry, what was I saying?
Nothing you haven't said a million times before, but I'm a fool believing it.
You're going to be a rich woman after I'm gone. Or maybe you can reach it sooner or later.
Maybe sooner rather than later.
What was that?
Nothing, Frankie. Nothing.
Yeah, you got to be kidding. They swallowed it hook, line and sinker. What I expected, eh? Hang on. Oh, yeah?
I heard what happened. Thank God my goddaughter's safe. With or without you, she finally made her way home.
She's fine. So just keep your nose out of my business. Hang on, John, I'll be back in a minute. Now look, what's the problem?
I'm not sure if you realise, but you double-crossed a stack of people, starting with Oscar and finishing with the kidnappers, who I might add, haven't been caught and are still on the loose coming to look for you. So you might want to watch out, because I think there might be a target on your head.
Nobodies, losers, nothings. I did exactly what I need to do to make this work.
All you need is one of these people you've betrayed to come after you, and you'll be dead. You understand, Frankie? Dead, gone, finished, finito.
If you don't know me now, Jamie, well, baby, you're not in the same class. I did whatever it takes. That's why I'm number one. And you're a stinking little pile of number two.
You still don't get it, Frankie. The only thing you succeeded in was getting your daughter kidnapped. Oh wow, you got her back. So now you're back to where you started from, but you got a list from here to Baguio of people who want you dead. Yeah, that's success, Frankie. That's success. Well, be careful, Frankie, because if there was a target on your head before, there's one twice as big now. And with the size of your head, it won't be hard to hit you, will it? In fact, I think it'll be bloody well impossible to miss it. So just watch out, because I tell you what, you could be in big trouble, mate. You could be in big trouble.
I got everything covered. I'm going to have a party. I'm going to have a big party. I'm going to invite everybody. I'm going to feed them in hook, line and sinker. And then I'm going to send them on their way. You'll see. You'll see.
You're going to have a party and invite everyone? If you were going to invite all your friends to a party, Frankie, you could order a roast chicken and a side of salad and you wouldn't eat half the chicken. You'd have it for lunch the next day.
At the party, I'm going to tell them I've had this big awakening. And I'll just suck the whole lot of them in hook, line and sinker.
Well, they may swallow it hook, line and sinker, but that's because it smells fishy to high heaven. I tell you what, if you pull this off and they all believe that you're contrite and you've changed your ways, I'm a monkey's uncle.
I'm going to tell them at the party, I've changed my ways. I've turned the corner. I'll have them believe in that. And Jamie, you just watch them. They'll believe anything I want them to believe. The best part of this is I got the whole idea from you. From you. Don't look at me like that.
What?
And you and your sanctimonious bloody crap.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I'll come to this party just to see what happens. But I tell you what, Frankie, you're playing a dangerous game. You're playing a very dangerous game.
You see. You see.
Yeah, we will see, Frankie.
This is Consuela. Remember what I'm talking to you? I will come by later on to pick up the package, and I will return it to you tomorrow, minus a couple of bullets. Bye.
parties as exciting as watching paint dry. And cheap paint at that. The kind you'd buy in the back streets of Betrayal.
Jimmy, it's a celebration, love. It's a big celebration. They're celebrating because they rescued Princess. That's what the party's for.
I haven't seen a hostage rescued that bad since those poor Hong Kong tourists were in the bus in Manila.
That's not nice, Jimmy. Jeez, it is boring, isn't it? I hope it picks up soon, love.
Well, where are the A-list celebrities?
Where's Ann Curtis?
Where's Angel Loxon?
I reckon you'd be hard-pressed to find Raisa May stuffing a face at the buffet table over there.
Meanwhile, I can see that Consuela's not on the stage. She's sitting over there with Jamie.
She doesn't look like herself, does she, Jimmy? She usually looks like $1 billion so.
In old wrinkled notes, sitting with Jamie, who looks as happy as Pacquiao when he lost to Mayweather.
And all the while, Frankie rabbiting on as if he's some big shot. Funny, isn't it?
Well, he's not the only one rabbiting on. Now, you've got a big mouth at the moment. I'll go and get you some water. And don't run away.
I'm a bit friendless, am I?
I can't believe my brother's going through with this charade. If they buy this, they'll buy anything. These people have to be as gullible as all can be to believe in all this rubbish he's going on with. And there he is up on stage thinking he's like some cheap papa son from a nightclub in Angeles. I tell you what, he's going to get his comeuppance one day. You better be careful. I tell you, better watch out, eh, Connie?
Yeah, he's very pleased with himself. Enjoy while you can, Frankie. Bastos.
Now that I come to think of it, why aren't you up on the stage with him? You know, the doting wife next to him that he can cry into the arms of. Why aren't you up with the celebrations on the stage?
There's a good reason for that. Don't worry about it.
Well, I guess everyone should be happy at least Tiffany's saved. I tell you though, he's double-crossed a lot of people in the process, between Oscar Ortega and the kidnapper, who by the way is still out there somewhere. You know, who knows what's going to happen. I tell you what, it's going to be a night to remember, I tell you that much.
I got enough with your brother. It's game over. Game over, Jamie. Game over.
Game over? What do you mean by that?
Don't worry about it. I'm going to the toilet. Please forgive me.
Okay, I'll see you later, Connie.
Who's that 21-year-old there over there with that 60-year-old? Who's your daddy, eh? And this one over here with the Jimmy Choos. She probably bought them at an ukai store. It's about as fake as your hair dye, darling.
Here you are.
Oh, thanks, love.
Just in time.
Oh, boy. I got a funny feeling.
That's called intoxication.
I got a funny feeling something big's gonna happen. Something big. I can feel it in me water.
Well, there, have a good old drink of it.
Oh, it's like the McLaren waters. Frankie's bloody finished his speech. Let's all clap, eh? When everybody's happy, clap your hands. Clap your hands, everybody, clap your hands.
Well, who knows what's in store? The night is still young.
Which is more than I can say for this lot around here. To Guy.
La Signora.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's your Frankie Dice. And we've got a party for you tonight. I brought you all here together to celebrate the return of my daughter, Tiffany. I'm so grateful to have her back. I am so grateful. I've decided to make some changes. Our family hasn't been the most comfortable to deal with. However, I'm out there to mend my ways. Sorry is a word that doesn't come easy to me. I've had to do some soul searching. I've had to look deep inside myself, and I didn't like what I saw. Believe it or not, this guy, Frankie, is going to do a bit of a turnaround. I've been asked to change my ways. You may snigger, but I'm working on it. So this is a night to celebrate family and bring us somewhat closer together. I do believe this is possible.
I'm about to do it now.
Good luck, I'm with you, little brother. You only get one shot at this, so make it count.
Cheers, big brother. Let's do this. We've suffered too long, too much, without relief. It's time for a new era and a new way of doing things. This will be the dawn of a new dynasty. The Ortegas will rule Manila in a way that Frankie Dice could only ever dream of. This is for you, Dad.
Are you sure nobody saw you? Good. Frankie has so many enemies, they won't know who did it.
But we will, Dad. We will. Revenge is a dish best served cold, like your heart.
I'm going to turn a corner. This is my party. So this is a night to celebrate family and bring us somewhat closer together. I do believe this is possible. So in conclusion, I'd like to introduce to you the new Frankie Dice.
Boss! You alright, boss?
No, I'm stuffed.
Boss, did you see who did it?
Yeah, I saw the bastard.
Dad? Dad, it's you? I thought you were dead.
I am alive, as you can see. I am alive, alive, alive.
It was.
Who was it, boss? Boss! Someone get an ambulance! Boss!